Guess who's here?
Margot.
Margot's here. Klein is in the house.
Klein in the house.
Klein in the house.
All right, tell us your story, Margot.
Okay, so the story begins with me and Paulina leaving our dorm this morning, and she's like, "Oh my god, I have this Red Bull, this like new flavor that's really good." And I'm like, "Oh, let me try it." So it is really good, but I'm like, you know what this like reminds me of? There was this one time in high school. I was a senior. It was a school night, and I had 2 Celsius drinks with me. I was like obsessed with like the strawberry lemonade flavor.
Can I ask a quick question before? Because I think I've
Yeah.
only had Celsius once in my life. Is it stronger than Red Bull?
I don't know how many megs.
I don't.
Migs of caffeine?
Yeah. Because Celsius is 200. Why do I know that?
That's kind of crazy.
Well, thank God for Alex.
Wait, you might need to help me. I like don't drink from cans. This is a special day for me.
114.
So Celsius is stronger.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it goes
Very
like
strong.
Red Bull, Celsius, and Alani have the same amount, and then Bang and like Rockstar is sometimes 117, 200 to 300. Sorry, I was addicted
No, this is fascinating.
No,
oh my
energy
gosh.
drinks in
Wow.
high school.
Damn.
Okay, so
Anyway, sorry.
So it was probably like 10 at night, and I had like these 2 Celsius that I had gotten from like Wegmans like a couple
Did you like
days ago.
chug them or like?
I had one. I usually
Wait,
like,
this is senior year of high school.
the senior year of high school.
We have so many questions.
Usually,
Yeah.
usually when I get any drink in my hand, I'm more likely to chug it than like sip
Same.
it. Specifically
Mm.
with like my iced chai that I get from Starbucks,
Yeah.
it's gone in 2 seconds. So I had 1 Celsius, and then I'm pretty sure I chugged it, and then I was like, oh my god, I have another one. Like I want it. So I had it, and mind you, like Alex said, 200 milligrams.
So that's 400.
Yeah.
And once
Caffeine,
it was like
dang.
back to back.
Yeah.
Baby.
So I'm
girl.
sitting on my bed, like bed rotting, scrolling, and then about like I think
Wait. Oh, so you didn't even do anything after drinking?
no,
them.
I didn't do
Oh
anything.
my gosh.
Margot.
So we're already off to a strong start here. So when I like stood up,
Wait. Let's talk about it. Hi guys. Wait, we need a name. We need a name for our fans. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we do.
Hey, for the plotters or something like
Plotters.
Plotters?
That.
That could be
Hey,
good.
plotters, guys.
Hey y'all.
Hey, plotters.
So we're coming. I guess Alex is really set on calling you guys.
Yeah,
the
I think it's
Plotters.
cute. I think it's
I mean,
cute.
I'm okay with it. A nice like audience fan base name.
Yes. Hashtag plotters for life. Like, make it trending, guys. Make
Yeah.
it trending.
I had this realization. Every time there's a guest on, I'm like significantly taller than the other two.
yeah, I know.
Because
I
you
bring
put
my
your
seat
chair up.
Because it's so low.
That's
Hold
the-
on, wait. Okay,
Oh.
there we go.
There you go.
welcome to the
let's.
Hey guys, welcome back. We have a very, very, very special girl here with us. Please introduce
Hello.
yourself first, last name, middle name, age, social security number.
I was just about to
Okay.
say that.
Perfect. I was just about to do that. So Margot Teresa Klein,
Ooh.
20 years old.
Ooh.
I go to NYU.
Okay.
And my social security number is
Beep, beep, beep,
We're in sync today, bro. Margot is in our studio, another studio mate. Margot's also my suite mate.
unfortunately.
Tea.
I was forced
worst.
into it
Tea, guys.
against my will.
Never again.
Never again.
That's chill. We walk to class together. We're in the same show as well, which is nice. So,
Mhm.
you know,
Oh
she's
my
okay.
You guys just really be seeing each other 24/7.
All
Yeah,
the
I
time.
know.
Like, help me, guys.
We're committed.
please.
That was
We're
me.
committed.
Well, you guys don't have scrambled together.
Oh, you're right. We don't.
No.
Yeah.
I've scrambled with you though.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
This got awkward.
Sometimes me and Margot just forget that there is an audience.
know.
Oh. Well, speaking of audience, Margot, you were telling us about your 2 Celsius
Yeah.
drinks, and then you
Wait, I'm
stood
s-
up and
This is
something
actually
happened.
like I'm on the edge of my seat, bro.
Okay, so I stood up and I felt like I was gonna like fall over. It's kind of like the same feeling I have like when you stand up too fast and you just like get lightheaded.
Right.
But I was like, oh my god, like my heart was starting to pound really fast. And like whenever something weird happens to my body or like I feel something weird happening in my body, I get a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die. And like at the time I didn't realize it was the Celsius that was affecting me. And like I had other health issues at the time, so I was
Right.
like, oh, is it like finally like caught up to me? Like, is this my moment? Like, am I
Oh.
going now? I ran downstairs. Thank God my mom was still down there. I was like, mom, like I literally feel like I'm gonna die right now. Like my heart is like pounding through the roof. Like I'm so dizzy. I feel so like lopsided right now.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, okay, she's like, deep breaths. So I'm like sitting on my couch. She's like, do we need to call the ambulance? She's like, Greg, call the ambulance. I'm like, call the ambulance. So we called the ambulance.
You did not. Oh my fucking. Oh my god.
But I didn't know that it was the Celsius.
Right.
Oh, you just thought you were.
I just thought.
How did you forget that you just drank 400 mg?
Because I sat.
Like, how does one forget that?
You know, it was a time back in
Senior
my
year.
senior year.
Senior year, bro.
So police come in, they're talking me through it. I'm like, I just remember this one. I looked terrible too. I was like, bro, they probably think I'm like manic right now. And I'm like fidgeting. Like, I just remember I was like fidgeting with like my necklace because I was like flipping out. Not this one. I had a different one on. He's like, oh, is it like meaningful to you? And I was like, deadass. I was like, oh no, I'm just fidgeting with it. I got it off Shein. I'm pretty sure.
I'm dead.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
is it meaningful?
No.
I was like, no.
No. Put my ass in the
Did
ambulance.
you have to like go to the hospital and stuff?
No,
or?
they ended up like when the ambulance got there, I went out and they ended up like taking
your
like,
vitals,
my
and
vitals,
shit.
and it was like better. They're like, you can still go if you want to, but for now, like you're fine. And like I calmed down and like I.
So
felt
when
better.
did you put 2 and 2 together?
Definitely when I looked at the can, saw the caffeine, and I was like,
oh my gosh.
Did you like tell your parents? Were you like, guys, this was it?
My parents would have fucking killed me.
I don't know. I don't really remember, but I just.
That's so funny.
I just
Wow.
remember
That's
like,
insane.
and then any time that I ever drink like a Celsius ever again or like anything close to it, I'm always just like scared, or like any
Yeah.
energy drinks in general.
Yeah.
Like I just have to like sip it and like not like.
Which is
chug
interesting
it.
because chai is one of the most caffeinated beverages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learns her lesson in some aspects.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know that happens with a lot of people with energy drinks where
I
like their
just-
heart just like.
Yeah.
I just really my body just be picking and choosing like.
Okay, you know what that low-key reminds me of?
Yeah.
What?
Do you remember that this happened to you last semester?
Oh god.
This scared me so bad. It was just me and you in the room, and you like had like such an intense day at the gym.
Oh.
This was so scary to me, bro. I was like I think I was just like doing homework or like watching a show or something. And Margot was at the gym for a very long time, like, and like you had an intense workout, and like I think you like didn't eat too much before or something like that.
Yeah, that was just on me. Like I like.
Like it was a good workout.
I probably like usually when I run at the gym I do 3 miles and anything below that I'm just kind of like okay, but usually like my max is like 3, or like sometimes if I'm feeling like insane I do 4.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how many you did, but Margot comes back to the room, and like I'm like something's wrong, like something's not okay. Margot's like sitting on the couch and she's like, dude, like I'm going to pass out. And I was like, I have no idea what to do right now. So I think I sprinted down because I think I wanted to get Joe's pizza. So I went down and got a pizza, and I got Margot a Gatorade and like some snacks because I was like, I have no idea what to do. This was like maybe one of the scariest moments of last semester for me because Margot's like lying on the couch and like being like, dude, I'm gonna faint. And I was like, I don't know what to do.
Okay, here's my normally like after I run like I'm like. And I probably, like, here's my thing. Like, when I run in, like, my last, like, couple minutes, I put the speed really high.
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
do
like,
that
I
too,
want to
yeah.
just,
I
like,
do that too.
I
Yeah.
want to, like, you know, like, get out that last pull.
Last stretch.
And I definitely don't think that day I had enough energy for it. Or if I did, I probably used it all up at some point during my run, which actually happened to me, like, a couple days ago when I ran. I, like, ran, like, 15 minutes, like, after I woke up. And, like, I had a little bit. I had, like, a bar, but, like, any energy that I had got wasted after 2 miles. And my 3rd mile, I was just dead.
Yeah.
But, like, I think, like, sometimes when I just, like, overexert. And this happens to me sometimes. Like, when I get off the treadmill, I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I'm so tired right now. Like, after I get off the treadmill, it's, like, hard for me to, like, eat something. Because, like, my stomach, like when you're running,
Yeah,
all
for
your,
sure.
like, things. So, like, I just, like, make sure I, like, drink, like, Gatorades or, like, something that, like, electrolytes or, like, something.
Yeah.
But no, that time, I actually remember that time. I was just, like, that was also, like, after a long studio day, I think.
Oh,
And I
think
was
you're
just,
right,
like,
yeah.
so tired. And, like, I just think running probably was not the best idea that day.
I went into so like like emergency. I remember like I was running. I was in emergency mode that day. I was like, I'm getting her Gatorade. I'm getting her snacks.
My kid.
My child. Well, because also like I knew you, but like we didn't talk a crazy amount last semester. So like this was like me and Margot were starting to become close at this point, and I was like, oh, she's gonna die on me. No,
it's gonna be your fault, Paulina.
Paulina.
It was so crazy. I
no,
was like, wow.
The time that I have left, I'm gonna write a letter, and you're gonna be the title of it.
Why, Paulina?
Why,
My
Paulina?
favorite Margot health story is when we were in the Cayman Islands. And
this is so bad. We're just like hating,
dude.
And Margot, okay, first part of the story, Margot gets this awful sunburn.
Oh my God.
Mind you, literally my mom is like, Margot, do you want sunscreen? Margot, do you want a swim shirt? Margot,
put sunscreen on.
And she's like, no, I'll be fine. Third degree, like literally third degree, ruined. I feel like it pretty much like ruined a lot of your trip. Like you were tired every night. Like you were just like not feeling your best.
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah,
but I mean, I've had sunscreen. Like I'm not sunscreen. I've been sunburnt like most of my life because like I did sports, like lacrosse. We'd be out in the sun. I'd get sunburned even if I had sunscreen on. It was just me not reapplying or like putting enough.
Yeah. So that's the first part of the story. So then we go to this excursion called Stingray City, where so you go on a boat. You go out into the open ocean. There's like a sandbar in the middle of the fucking ocean, and a bunch of boats dock around it. And like for some reason, this is just like the spot that stingrays like spawn.
Oh yeah.
Like they're trained to know that like that's where they're being fed. So we go, everything's great. We boat home and we're in the taxi to get back to our condo. And I have insanely awful emetophobia. And me and Sophie are like sitting together, I think. And then I think Margot, like you were behind us or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just remember looking back and like Margot's face was like this. And like you looked like you were dying. And I literally was like, are you okay? And you were like, yeah, I'm just feeling like really nauseous. And at this point, like we were like the last stop because it was just like going to like every single property, and like ours was like the furthest down on the Mile Beach.
Gosh.
Yeah. So Margaret just keeps, I just remember you keep being like, I just need to get off this. I just need to get off. And me and Sophie and my mom, my poor mom, my sister was a chronic throwing upper, so she knows how to handle it. And my sister like got hella car sick. She like takes Margot out, and you guys like walk off into some bush, and then I don't know what happened from there. But
I can continue from there. But first, I want to say I think just like the boat. I'm never really on boats.
Yeah, it was probably the mixture of both.
The boat sickness.
Oh yeah.
And then the car,
and it was hot.
So we get off the bus and I go to like I didn't actually end up throwing up. I just think I had to get off the car or else it would have been bad. I get up, I go to the bush, I bend down to like possibly throw up, and I see a lizard. I'm like, wow, I really almost would have threw up on a goddamn lizard right now. And it was pretty big. I was like, well, damn. I was like,
that poor lizard, bro.
I know. It just saw me. It just saw my face fighting. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna. And then like your mom was so nice about it. She's like, okay, how about we just like walk back? Like we'll take it slow. But me and your mom had a good conversation, so it was worth the
period.
Shout out Alex's mom.
Shout out Yana.
She's the best.
Watches
I miss
every
her.
week too.
I miss her.
What did you say?
I feel like she watches every time we post.
She does.
So
she
nice.
does.
We love you.
She's
so
the
much.
cutest.
Wait, but there was a lady on the bus who was like, is she drunk? Is she old enough to be drinking?
Oh my god, I fucking remember that.
I was like, the legal
Yo.
age to drink here is 18. Like,
Also, who cares?
who cares?
Yeah, no one she was a tourist.
I was like,
She
are
was
you
a
gonna like
tourist.
snitch on me? Like
Any of the locals do not act like that. It is very like that is actually probably the only place where I genuinely like New York. It's pretty easy to spot tourists for, like, but that is like the only place where like
Slow
it is
walkers.
so easy for me to be like, oh, you do not live here,
Oh.
or like you've never been here, or like yeah, you've probably vacationed here, but you're not a local.
That's so funny. I
It's
need to go
just
there.
so easy. You do.
I gotta lock in.
Girls trip this summer.
When you come to Boston, I'll go to Cayman. Even though I feel
Oh, it's a trade-off. It's
Okay.
I don't know how good of a trade-off that would be.
Yeah, I
but
feel
you know
like-
what? That's okay.
But
But
I
if you come
mean,
to like
deal.
Greece, like to my aunt, we can make that a
Wait,
deal.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Greece for Cayman. We can do that.
Greece for Cayman.
That
Bar
works.
for bar.
Greece. Ooh.
Her
Oh,
aunt
yeah, if
lives
you want to come?
Yes.
She just
Yes.
has family that lives in all
My
of the
family's freaking
amazing,
everywhere, bro.
yeah,
It's
European
so wild.
My family is just from upstate New York.
Yes. And you know what? And that's a
And you
beautiful
know what?
thing.
Oh God.
No, speak your truth.
None of that.
Sorry.
None of that.
Sorry. I did have a question. Because you brought up like doing lacrosse, which I had no idea what you
Oh my
that you did
God.
that. But
Oh
what,
my gosh.
like for all of you guys, and I can answer too. What sports did you guys do growing up, and which was your favorite, and why?
Okay.
Obviously, Margaret. You
Hold
can
on.
start.
Yeah.
I can start off with this because I was literally like
She
an
was a
athlete.
sports queen.
Jean did not play. She put me in sports. So for majority of my life, I'd say my big three were soccer, basketball, and lacrosse.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, soccer I did like pretty much.
Basketball.
Yeah, but it gets crazier. So
She said, "Hold on, I'm not
soccer
done."
I did majority of my life. I ended up stopping after 8th grade, I think, because like in high school it's just too hard to manage like 3 sports then classes.
yeah.
Basketball I think I stopped after 9th grade. Just cuz yeah.
Because you're so tall.
I was just not tall enough. Yeah, guys. 5'4", guys. I'm not going to make it.
5'4". Yikes.
Hey,
No,
I'm also
no.
5'4". Watch it.
Lacrosse.
Watch it.
Lacrosse I did up until 10th grade, I think. Because after
Wow.
that, I was just like, I always loved lacrosse, but it like wasn't like my favorite sport. So I was like, and then some smaller sports that I did like along the way. I did swimming, obviously.
Wait.
Wait, are we not
Wait,
including
yeah,
figure skating
what?
in this?
I will get there.
Okay.
I will get there.
'Cause you were like my big three, and I was like,
Yeah,
what about the
that's
big
what I was
one?
like.
I will get there.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just giving you guys the base.
Got you.
Okay, so I did swimming for a little bit, swimming lessons. Clearly, that got me nowhere because I
I heard about this.
Other
yeah.
throwback to Cayman. Margot cannot swim for shit. There are no waves in Cayman. There's no current. It is so calm. This bitch was fucking fighting for her life, drowning in like pool water.
So I might need to like take swimming lessons again.
Worried.
I can't help
Hashtag worried
it.
for her.
I can't help it.
Hashtag had to give a grown woman a life jacket that day.
That's awesome.
And
Who
you know
took
what? It's
swimming
fine.
lessons?
It's fine. It's fine.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's
Yeah,
a
no.
beautiful thing. That's
Okay.
a beautiful thing.
great, guys.
Okay. And then for a little bit, I also did volleyball.
Nice.
But like
Mm.
I was just like again, like I feel like I was like too short and like I just not good at it. Okay, now the big one. Figure skating. I did this
Yes.
for 8 years.
Oy.
I competed individually and both synchronized. And figure skating has been like my top favorite sport of all time. I remember how I got into it in elementary school. I had a friend who had a figure skating birthday party.
Oh.
And I told my mom, I was like, God, I really want to do it. And I was like, okay, like maybe.
Wow.
She had another birthday party again with figure skating. I was like, Mom, I really want to do this. This is really fun. So then my mom's like, okay, one lesson, like one, because like in figure skating you do like basic training and there's like
Yeah.
levels and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
so she's like, okay, you only do like one round, and like one round turned into like 8 years pretty much.
Damn.
And it's just been
That's
like
so crazy. And
it's
you're like good, bro. Like I've seen
Yeah.
the videos. Like
guys.
she's not gonna say it, but
She good.
She's good.
I
She's
was
fucking
okay.
good.
I wasn't like Olympic level. Like no,
you were
no,
good
no.
though. Like when I skate for fun, it's like
Yeah.
I like send Margot videos. I'm like, look, I learned this trick, and it's like me like walking.
I'm
I'm
like,
dead.
wow, sweetie, you did really good.
So good, yeah.
Wow.
Nice. So you had a
Um,
wide variety of like athletics.
Pretty much. I definitely just grew up doing sports my whole life. And I'm honestly like grateful for it because like that's how I made like a lot of good friends. Like my
Yeah.
lifelong like one of my like best friends, Jada, we met doing basketball together and we've been friends for like almost 8 years.
Wow.
That's amazing.
So,
That's great.
And like I love her. I miss my girl.
Nice.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah. You're up.
I started doing soccer, I think, when I was like 3 or 4. And then I quit after my freshman year.
Oh, you did it for a while.
Yeah, that was my big sport. I was
Mhm.
on like of all the competitive.
I was gonna say,
tournament
were you like
teams,
the
yeah.
travel teams? And
Yeah,
all
I was
that?
on Crossfire. I was on this other LDub team. I was very like my sister was like in competitive dance, so like my mom would be like I'm like it was the classic like I'm on like her competitions and my dad would come to my tournaments.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
every weekend it was like that. So like growing up I was very like soccer, but once I started getting into acting and dancing and
Mm.
singing, I could not manage doing all three with soccer because with like the teams that I was on, it was like practice every single day, like tournaments every single weekend. It is just not viable with school.
Yeah.
I did softball at some point and it was awful, and so I quit. And yeah, I did dance for 5 years. I mean, if I could, I still would be doing dance. I love dance. Like I love dance so much.
Yeah.
But I think those are all the sports I played.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I was basically just soccering it up for my entire life.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Wait, what position did you play for
I played
soccer?
all of them.
Really?
I started
Okay.
on offense, then I went to midfield, and then I did defense.
Defense was my main one. And
Yeah.
then growing up, I also like was put on goalie sometimes, and I remember I
never did goalie.
When the net was small, I was amazing at goalie, but once it got bigger, I was cooked. Like,
No, yeah, I
That's
hated goalie. I found it so boring. Like, you're just sitting there basically watching the entire game for like the split second that then like they score the goal.
and then you're like losing your mind with like
Yeah.
defense because they're not doing anything.
I liked offense because I liked being the ones to score the goals.
You
Mhm.
get all the credit.
Yeah, I get the credit.
But then I was like stronger than like my rest of my team, and I was like chubbier than the rest of my team. So they put me on defense because I was really good at like fucking beating bitches up.
Oh yeah.
Like really good at that. And then they were like, wait, you can do both, so let's put you on midfield. But then they were like, you can't run for shit, bitch, go back to defense.
Dude, wait,
Because
that
midfield
really
has to
funny.
run.
that reminds me of one time. I think I was on midfield, yeah, or I was on defense. I don't know where I was, but I was me and this girl, and we were both running after the ball, and like she was taller and stronger than me, and she just totally shoved me, and I rolled like a goddamn bowling ball
Yeah.
on the field, but I got right back up and I was fine.
Wow.
Soccer
It's
is
like-
intense.
Yeah, I
Like
was
low
like,
key, but yeah, I did get like pretty like lifelong injuries from it. That's the only
Yeah,
downside, which
that's-
I'm sure like you've experienced with like figure skating and other things as well. Like
I-
there is no sport where there's a trade off where you're not like if you do it for a long
there's
time,
always
like
something.
like my heels are fucked up. Like I
Yeah.
have scars all over my knees from falling so much. Like like it's just always something.
Honestly,
yeah.
honestly, I feel like I can't say anything honestly, that's a lie. I think my head honestly has gotten a little affected from figure skating just because like the spinning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like the motion, because like when we're like in some of our movement classes, like clown, any kind of movement that we do, like my head starts to hurt, and I'm like, God, this is probably from figure skating
Yeah.
at some point, because
Yeah.
like I loved doing spins in figure skating. That's what I was better at. Because, like, jumps are, like, scary. Because, like, when you fall on a jump, it's hard to get the
Yeah.
courage to do it again.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, ouch.
Yeah.
But, like, spins, like, you never really fall like that.
You just feel it in the.
So,
yeah.
like, the spins that I would do, I would either, like, my head would be, there's, like, it's called a Bielman, I think, or a layback. Oh, God, sorry, guys, I'm rusted. But there's this.
I have no
You
idea
could
what
literally
she's
say like
talking
gabba dabba
about.
da, and I'd be like,
Sorry.
yeah, sure.
But basically, it's a spin where you lean your like upper body back, and you have a foot that's also up,
Uh-huh.
kind of. So your
Casually.
body's kind of like this in a sense. I don't know how to explain it, but like you're backwards and you're spinning like around and around,
damn.
like really fast.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like I mean, like pretty much all my spins, like my legs got really strong from figure skating, so I was able to always like get like a good push into most of my
Yeah.
spins. But like I would be like really, really
Yeah.
fast, and like you get out of it, and I'd be fine. But then there's times I get out of it, and like the whole world's
Yeah.
spinning.
That's what I liked about soccer is my body got really strong. Like my
Yeah.
my
Mhm.
legs will forever be like my calves and my like will forever
Yeah,
be
that's a
so
big
fucking
thing.
strong because of
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
I also
Yeah.
didn't even realize I'm wearing a volleyball
Oh.
shirt. I
Did
didn't
you
even
play?
do that. Oh yeah.
You played volleyball?
Wait, okay. Let me
right.
get
Yeah,
my story.
sorry,
Let me talk
sorry.
about shit.
Fuck.
Okay, well, I'll talk about the little ones and I'll talk about the big ones. I
Okay.
did soccer for like a month. I did ballet for like a month. I did figure skating for like a month.
Wow.
I did karate for like a month.
Oh my god, I did
Karate.
that
Or
too.
taekwondo. Sorry, taekwondo for like a month. I had a yellow
So
stripe.
you could beat me up.
Oh, always.
I did that too. Wait, I remember. that
And
shit.
then growing up, my longest one, not my big one, my longest one was gymnastics. which I did for 14 years.
Right.
Yeah, that one was a big one. But I did it like consistent. Like I was on the competitive team from
Right.
like third-ish grade until 8th grade, and then my
Mhm.
gym closed, and then I did it in high
Oh.
school, so it was just seasonal.
Wow.
Wow.
And then from like kindergarten to 6th grade, I did softball. And like
Nice.
I was good, and then I
R.I.P.
was really not. So I kind
R.I.P.
of stopped. Yeah, and like COVID, I was kind of like, no, I'm not gonna come back to this. Like, it was not my
Yeah.
journey anymore, and I was
You-
like, that's
you know,
that's
like,
okay.
those like stands they put up when you can't hit the ball. The amount of times I saw that fucking stand.
Oh, girl.
Dude,
I quit.
Dude, in gym when we would do that, I missed every single time. In the
It's
the
hard
boys,
to with that.
I never had to experience a high school gym.
the boys
experience.
would be
That's nice.
losing their mind. I'm like, calm down. This is high
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
gym right
No,
now.
if I had to do high school gym or middle school gym, I think that would have been my 13th reason.
Yeah.
But I was exempt because of soccer.
That's nice.
That's nice.
But then I did, so I cooked softball. Then I did, oh my gosh, wait, I was just thinking of something. Oh, and then I did volleyball in high school. But I only did it until my junior year because senior year I was just like, I was doing a musical and I was like, I don't have time to do both. But I did volleyball. I was the libero. I got to wear the different color jersey, which was fun.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I actually love when like girls do volleyball. I don't know why. It's like my favorite.
I like it. I think
like-
it's really fun.
Yeah.
But then the other two, my two big ones are, I'm a big skier.
Right.
I don't do it I don't do it competitively, so I guess it's kind of like a hobby more than a sport. But like I founded the ski club at my school, and like
wow.
period.
I go every winter. I try to go.
I did
that
ski
shit
club
is
in
such
6th
a
grade.
workout. So
Yes.
it's
such a
fun.
workout.
it's so fun and it's such a workout,
Yeah.
but you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
then you
snowboard
wake up
too.
the next day and you're like,
Damn, I'm built.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
T.
you're
I'm
sore.
T. I'm
Yeah, but
T.
I snowboard a little bit, not as much as skiing. And then my big big one is tennis.
oh my god, duh.
Yeah, which I played. I low key. I don't even think I liked it, but like I would play with my dad because he loves
Mhm.
tennis.
Do
But I
you-
would kind of do it for fun and be like, all right, I'm done after half an hour. And then like kind of just on a whim, I started my freshman year for the school, and like I fell in love with
Yeah.
it. Like,
That's fun.
my doubles team was like one of the best in the States. Like we were
Yeah.
like, that was my big thing, and I still play as much as I can.
That was my mom's sport, and so
It's
we
so
when we grew
fun.
up, she like would make us play tennis every single weekend. Like
I
growing
love
up.
that. I have
But-
such an affinity for it.
Yeah.
I could talk about it for hours.
Wait, when
it's
you hit the
great.
ball, are you like,
Yeah, if you get into it.
I was
Yeah.
that usually appears for me. Well, because I play doubles, that wouldn't happen as much. Because like
Oh,
my
right.
big thing, like they called me the fly swatter because I was always the one at the front,
Oh,
like
the spiker
slamming
bitch.
it, spiking it. I loved that so much. Or like being that really annoying person who like goes up and then just hits it really
Right.
light. Like
yeah.
That's
But
funny.
sometimes when I was in the back and had to run a lot, like if you're tired enough, like it's just like all of your energy.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, I gotta hit
Because
it.
it's
like,
fast.
It is a very
And
fast sport.
You don't think it's a lot because the court is small, so you're like, oh, you're not running that much. But because it's so fucking fast, you're always like, boom.
Yeah.
You're always like on the move 24/7.
Yeah. And I lucked out too
Mhm.
because my courts are like a 2-minute walk from my house.
Oh,
So like
that's
me and my dad
nice.
just over the summer just walk over and play for like 2
That's
hours.
beautiful.
It's so nice. But yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, what an
Yes.
athletic yap.
Guys.
I feel like we've never talked about sports
I know,
before,
we
which is kind of
haven't.
crazy. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Yeah.
such a
because we only
staple.
talk about fucking drama.
I know, we need
It's a topic.
Ah,
I
us
could bring
little
up.
kids.
I know.
Wait, actually, just to quickly wrap up, I know we're coming close on time, but this is your first show that you're on stage for, right?
Yeah.
The one that we're in. Because
Yes.
Margot's like does film acting more.
Big
so.
Yeah.
things coming, guys.
So it's gonna be crazy to like talk about and recap how that
No,
Yeah.
experience goes.
I'm super excited. It's all been like really fun so far, and like I'm excited to like have this like experience. Like I can get it under my belt. It's
Yeah.
definitely like
Mhm.
made me discover like more things about theater and how much like I appreciate it
yeah.
and how fun it is.
Yay!
But I'm super excited.
Yes.
So
And on that note,
we are gonna wrap up.
Yeah, great conversation, Margot.
Great
Thank you
combo.
so much.
Margot, thank you for
Yes.
being with us today.
thank you for
This has
having
been a
me.
long-awaited special guest.
Yeah, guys, we've been plotting on this for plotters. We've been plotting.
Low-key, like since we
Plotting.
started, we were like, we need Margot on here.
Yeah.
And we finally made it work. So.
Yeah.
So glad I could be here.
Okay,
All right,
guys.
y'all.
I know you're
Alright.
gonna miss us so much, but don't be sad. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Yeah.
Back like
yeah.
a
Okay.
mascot.
All right, y'all.
We love you guys.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.